Hi guys, I will be sharing with you the three technologies that I will be using for my class. Um, I have Quizlets.com as one of the technologies. I have Google Classroom combined with Google Drawing and the Firestorm server using the Kitely website for the virtual environment. So I'm doing the Intro to Drawing class, and I'm going to start with the element of art. And the element of art that I will be starting with is line, because it's obviously the building block of any composition. So I am going to have in my Google Classroom, let's see, let me go back to the beginning. I will have just a brief description of the course, and then brief description of a line, which students will memorize, and then I will be assigning the quiz. So let's see here. Okay, so I used Bloom's taxonomy to try to set this up. So in the first two questions I have is, can you label these six different types of lines? Well, that was my original question, but then when I was making the quiz, I realized that I only had either multiple choice or an answer question. So then I changed it to, can you label this type of line? And then can you explain the difference between these lines? So we're comparing and contrasting the types of lines. So then the first two questions involve lower level thinking skills. And then the last three involve the identical instructions, but the final composition will be completely different. And let's see. Okay, so then let me show you my quiz right here. So if I just copy the link so I can lose it. Okay, so this is how the quiz is set up on Quizlet. So then can you label this type of line? And there should be the three multiple choice questions, and then can you label this type of line? And then the three multiple choice questions here. Which line is a continuous line? So the bottom line would be a continuous line. And what is a line? The answer is, it is a mark of using a drawing tool. And why is a line important in art? It is a basic building block of any composition. So those are going to be the lower level thinking skills, where they're just memorizing and stating information, and then just identifying basic concepts. Okay, so then I was able to share this quiz, and all you have to do is press this button right here. Well, I'm almost up at my time here. Okay, so then you share on Google Classroom. So if I go back to my Google Classroom, I go to classwork, and then my first assignment is my Elements of Design quiz. So they open it up, and they can click on this, and they can complete their assignment. So if I go back to Classroom, I have created the second part of the quiz, which will be where they will be using their knowledge online of lines and to create their own original composition. So that'll be like the final higher level of thinking, where they're creating their own composition. So I have created it here, and all they have to do is go in, open it up, and it'll automatically open up Google Drawing, where they are able to create their own composition using only interrupted lines, which in this case, if they use a line and make a line, then they can go in and do interrupted lines here, or any of these, and then just create their composition. Then the last part of the lesson will be to create a partner project, which the first student will create a composition using three kinds of line, and then the second student will finish off the composition using three different types of line. so then the final part will be to upload the final composition and then send them to me, or just upload them to Google Classroom, and I will take them over to the virtual environment where we will meet and have a critique of the compositions. So those are the 3 technologies being used for my intro to drawing class. Thank you.